Welcome to the seventh game of the You Know Jack the Ride playthrough. I'm hoping to do good. So far, I'm approaching $250,000 in this playthrough, so let's just get the question out. If your father were cheating on your mother, what would you do? Tell your mother? Or blackmail your father? I blackmail your father. You keep your mother in a dock and extort money from your own father. Way to go, champ! Last game was 4245,
Hello,
which I
and
got
welcome to the
my
ride,
second
where
highest
ungrateful,
game
conniving
total overall.
brats are always welcome. You're headed for a good spanking on the parents' floor. But first, how many contestants are there?
Just me.
All by yourself? Well, no worries. There'll be enough trivia and comedy for 3 humans.
Okay,
Is this the first time on the ride for you?
I've been here
Back
before.
for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. Please type in your... Yes, thank you. Remember to be all you can be. Again, welcome to the ride, and I'll see you at the
Going to
bottom.
floor 89. Kind of surprised when we went from 4245 down to floor 89.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by the Old and the Senile Retirement Home. Send your parents to our rooms. And now, here's your host, the one, the only, Cookie.
Hey, how's it going? You know, I'd probably blackmail my father, too. Except if my mother ever found out I knew about the affair, she'd bust both of our skulls. Yep, I love my mother.
This is Cookie's seventh game of always hosting.
Okay, you want a
49.
little fun for the whole
Parents.
family? Sorry, wrong game.
Okay,
All right. Hey, you can live on that. Here's your category.
okay,
Parental logic, oxymoron, or paradox?
okay.
So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. Which of these parental sayings is not an imperative sentence?
Get a haircut because I said so. Take out the trash.
Or,
Turn off the computer.
That'd be because I said so.
imperative sentences give a command, and this one doesn't. Why? Because I said so. If you don't like it, tough. I'm in charge, and you'll do as I say as long as you're here.
Start off on a good foot.
Okay, this one's called
Okay,
Muppet Babies. Who are the Muppet parents?
yeah, right.
Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. Considering their colors, which Muppets could most likely be Kermit's parents? Gonzo and Elmo, Big Bird and Cookie Monster, Bird and Animal, or Snuffleupagus and Miss Piggy?
Isn't Elmo red and Gonzo green? Or Gonzo's yellow?
Watch and learn. Yellow and blue make green. And on our next show, we'll show you how to use a box of crayons and a microwave to make all the colors of the rainbow.
Technically, I used that for candles.
Hey, Buzz, I like to call this category Your Mama. Here's the question. Oh no, you stepped on a crack! Which of these could you not have broken? Your mother's sacrum, your mother's lumbar, your mother's occipital, or your mother's coccyx?
Just the occipital in the brain.
After I carried you for 9 months, this is how you treat me?
The occipital bone isn't in her back, it's the back of your mama's skull. And unless you want to
Just
feel the
as I
back
thought.
of her hand, don't bust nothing else. Okay, coming up.
1917.
The USO at the PTA. Okay, picture this. You've missed a ton of classes and your mom and dad are being called into a parent-teacher conference. If your parent-teacher conference occurred during the Paris Peace Conference, what would be the best excuse for all your days absent? Fighting in the trenches during World War I, storming the beaches during World War II, digging foxholes during the Korean War, or hiding in Canada during the Vietnam War?
Travis Constance was a big sport during World War I.
Timmy is so a good speller.
Timmy couldn't spell his way out of a paper bag.
Bitch!
The Paris Peace Conference ended World War I, and if you can simulate a little shell shock, you can probably get out of gym class, too.
Number 5.
Okay, we're calling this one Test tube babies are so lucky.
Okay.
All right, take a look at this letter to an advice column and tell me who wrote it. My twin and I have the most embarrassing foster mother. She walks around with her teats hanging out, she dresses up in sheep's clothing, and howls at the moon when normal mothers sleep. Help! Who most likely sent this letter? Cain and Abel, Chang and Aang, Romulus and Remus, or Zan and Jaina?
I would guess Romulus and Remus people are just virtual bureaucrats.
In case you're wondering,
Oh, I've been
You
right.
boys don't come out of that bathroom, I will huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that door down.
Romulus and Remus were the twin sons of Mars that were suckled and raised by a wolf. Hit your butt. Skip to Maloo, shamalama ding dong.
Gibberish question.
What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, your real gibberish category is a diet for the constipated parent. Remember, the sooner you buzz in, the more money you can make. Okay, think of all the trials of being a parent and then tell me what this rhymes with. Liz Hare T. Bun. Heck, none. And ignore the punctuation. Talk to me, type in your... Cesarean section, sort of like Thanksgiving dinner, a little carving with a knife, some spilled gunk on the table, and good old-fashioned family love.
Half the point in this game.
Hit your butt. Well, it's a start. Anyway, isn't everyone enamored with my baby like I am? Oh, great. It's time for a very special guest host. See, we have this great new daycare system here at work that allows me to spend a lot more time with all of my wonderful coworkers' babies.
Okay.
And here's one of them now. Bill?
Hey, Cookie. This is my new baby girl, Candy. The mean old boss makes us work so long, I don't get to spend much time with her. But I didn't want my little Candy feeling left out, did I? So I brought her in here to ask her own question.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay, here she goes. Speak into the mic, Candy.
I have no idea. So.
If you would have listened to what's her name, you would have picked Va.
It is the right answer, isn't it? Yes, it is.
I was trying to think of the Alamo one, to be honest.
You're so funny. Aren't you the funniest little baby girl a dad could have? Yes, you are.
Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go vomit.
God, it's amazing. I mean, she's not speaking English, but you can understand everything she says. Candy, is there anything you want to add before you go?
Did she just say up yours, Cookie?
Question.
Now select. Here's your category. Double dating in the animal world.
Okay.
You ready? Let's go.
Let's try.
Suppose Mr. and Mrs. Camel went out for the evening with Mr. and Mrs. Walrus. Given the appropriate names for the male and female of each species, of what would the party consist? A bull, a cow, a bull and a cow, a buck, a doe, a boar and a tabby, a ram, a mare, a cock and a jenny, or a boar, a boar and a bitch?
Poor bitch. Just a guess.
Well, what do we have here? Male camels and walruses are both called bulls. The females of both species are called cows. And when the four of them get together,
Okay, question number 1.
it's really disgusting. All right, okay, give it up for... Donuts make my brown eyes blue?
That's a parody of Crystal
Okay,
Gale
you
song
know
back
how
in the
some
70s.
genes for eye colors are dominant and some are recessive? Well, if Van Morrison's brown-eyed girl and Chuck Berry's brown-eyed handsome man have recessive blue-eyed genes, what's the chance that their child will have Elton John's blue eyes? 0%, 25%, 50%, or 75%?
25%.
If brown-eyed parents have blue-eye recessive genes, there's a 1 in 4 chance their child will have blue eyes.
There's 20,
And
25,
considering the
50,
gene pool, the
55
kid would
to
be a
15.
flamboyantly gay, born-again Christian who often ends up in jail.
Question number 10.
All right, could I interest you in some roadkill?
Roadkill! Yeah, I had roadkill the first 3
Alrighty,
games.
remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And that bonus question at the end could mean even more cash.
Okay.
Are you ready to go a little
Let's
bit
try some
crazy?
roadkill.
Me too. Let's do it. What you do on a cigarette and color blank? What unites these two?
No. Oh. Trash. Oh, puff. It's puff.
Type of truck and blank the knife.
Mackinac.
1,008 life blank.
Brand.
Tom Hanks movie, and Andre the Giant was really blank.
Did.
Score. Universal blood donor and the roundest letter.
Oh.
What models usually have, and they go all the way up.
Wait.
Score. Term of endearment and blank Ray Leonard.
Sugar.
Okay, it's bonus
are there all
time.
types
What do
of
all the
donuts?
correct answers have in common? Are they all desirable traits in children? Earth mothers! Nicknames containing daddy! Baby products! Annoying in-laws! Family cars! Baby products! Wow, was that sucky! Oh, well, I guess
Oh,
Papa was a
Daddy.
Rolling Stone. That's what your current score looks like.
First
Let's
time
keep
I
going.
failed roadkill. That was a very tough one, honestly.
Hey, buzz it. The category is
I was tripped up that.
she either swallowed a goat or she's blessed with child.
Thanks a lot.
So, remember those sex ed films we all saw? Pregnancy was demystified, we learned the words for sperm and ovum, and we didn't have to explain the process as he put his thing in her down there. Well, get ready to buzz and start typing. So pretend I'm holding a dandelion and help me complete this saying. Mama had a baby and her what popped off? Type it in when you know.
I would say uterus, but it would literally be a guess.
Too bad you didn't type this. It's a
Head.
game you play with dandelions. Mama had a baby and her head popped off. And the dandelion head goes flying. And it's a hell of a lot less gross than what actually happens when Mama has a baby. Hit your buzz. Oh my God, you're
Sweet
rolling in it.
mama.
Here's your category. Mother Nature and her Miracle Whip.
This could really put this money.
Hey, did your mom ever cut the crusts off the bread for you? Yeah, mine neither. If Mother Nature trims the crust off the earth while making a sandwich, what will she be cutting away? The mesosphere, the hydrosphere, the lithosphere, or the movie sphere?
Speaking of mesosphere,
Mesosphere? God, even Bill's baby, what's her name, wouldn't be dumb enough to pick that.
that's almost how.
The correct
Litho?
answer is... Cutting off the lithosphere gets rid of all that nasty crust. Now she'd only lay off the mayo in the egg salad.
Okay. Round 13.
Okay,
Lost the check. So far, I've gotten 3 perfect jack X's.
my mom says I'm the best host ever. She also says this is your clue. Lies our parents tell us. I still wonder about the time my folks said they were making funny shapes under the blanket.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Who would make that up?
Santa Claus. Presents. Okay, number 2. Make a face. face. Don't know. Texture. Don't know. Historic. This is gonna be one of the rougher runs probably. Watermelon. I don't think it's possible, actually. Thunder. Like don't know. Soup. Ice soup. Okay, there's 3 of them. Make a fist. No. Make a fist. Okay. This guy would have one of the roughest. Back to map. Pretty good blind. I've never heard of that one before. Thunder. Thunder Dodgeball. Yeah, that's roughest $11,000. This guy was the roughest one so far.
Let's see that final score. That's the story.
I only got like 1 first try run, so not the best game so far. So worst performance so far. So hope you guys tune into the next